Hello and welcome back to Money Never Sleeps. My name is Timur from M&A Wealth. If you'd like more information about what you hear during the show, give us a call at 866-973-3627 or visit us online at mandawealth.com. And while at my website, click on the page to check out past shows and subscribe on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. During today's show, we're going to mark the importance of National Elder Abuse Awareness Day, which is June 15th, by discussing what you need to know about this growing problem. Let's begin with a Kiplinger article, 7 Ways to Protect Older Adults from Financial Abuse. We all become more vulnerable to scams and financial abuse as we get older. Here are some alarming statistics from the article. Older people are swindled out of more than $3 billion each year. More than 3.5 million older adults are victims of financial exploitation each year. Older people targeted by fraudsters suffer an average loss of $34,200. Let's focus on protecting the people you love as they age. Now, I know it's not always easy to bring up things like scams or financial abuse, especially when it involves family or caregivers, but the truth is, the best defense is a good conversation. Just getting it out in the open can make a huge difference. You don't need to be a financial expert to start, you just need to care enough to take the first step. Use a story from the news. Share something you've seen firsthand, because the moment we start talking about it, we shine a light on it, we make it that much harder for the bad actors to slip through the cracks. If you feel like you can't have the conversation yourself, bring in a financial services professional. These folks are often on the front lines. They've seen what can potentially work, what doesn't, and what's new. They should be able to help you spot the red flags before the damage is done. And they potentially have tools and strategies to make sure your loved ones aren't just protected, but are also empowered. Money talks should be a family tradition. While I encourage my clients to meet with me regularly, I also urge them to have real, honest conversations about money with the people you care about. It's not always easy, I know. These talks can feel awkward or emotional, but they can also be life-changing. Open dialogue can create one of the best early warning systems out there. When you're communicating clearly and consistently, it's easier to spot when something feels off, whether it's a suspicious charge, a too-good-to-be-true investment pitch, or someone suddenly stepping in with a little too much control. This isn't about prying or micromanaging. It's about protecting. It's about creating a culture where trust, safety, and shared wisdom are the norm, not the exception. And if you're not sure how to start the conversation, bring your financial services professional into the loop. They can help you frame the conversation, ask the right questions, and set up guardrails that protect your whole family. Let's next discuss something that isn't always fun, but is absolutely necessary: getting your financial house in order for the road ahead. Setting up a durable power of attorney and putting your legacy plan in place are 2 of the most powerful steps you can take. Now, I know those phrases sound heavy, but what they really boil down to is peace of mind. A durable power of attorney, or POA, is someone you trust to make financial decisions for you if something unexpected happens. This isn't just about paperwork, it's about choosing someone who truly has your back. That's why I always recommend sitting down with your financial professional or an elder law attorney to make sure the person you choose is the right fit and is aligned with your values. And if you're aging solo, you're not out of options. A good attorney can often serve in that role too. Now, let's talk about legacy planning. This isn't just for the ultra-wealthy or people with sprawling empires. It's for anyone who wants their wishes honored, their loved ones taken care of, and their legacy protected. Whether it's drafting a will, setting up a trust, or updating a plan you put together years ago, this is about creating clarity instead of confusion down the line. And here's the real beauty. A solid legacy plan doesn't just protect what you've built, it sets the stage to pass that value on to the next generation, with purpose and intention. These conversations don't have to be scary when you've got the right professionals in your corner. The article next examines the importance of regularly monitoring your financial accounts. Let's get real for a moment. The best way to fight financial fraud is to spot it early, and that starts with a regular rhythm of review. Taking just a little time each month to go over your financial statements, bank accounts, and investment accounts can be a powerful move. And it's not about micromanaging every dollar, it's about catching anything that doesn't look right before it turns into something bigger. There are also a few simple tech-savvy moves you can make to stay ahead of the curve. Send unknown callers straight to voicemail. freeze your credit if you're not applying for new lines, tighten up privacy settings on social media. And if you haven't already done so, sign up for account alerts and credit monitoring. Those little notifications can make an enormous difference when it comes to quickly catching fraud. Now, if you're helping aging parents or loved ones manage their money, you might consider giving a trusted family member viewing access to their accounts for an extra layer of support. The right help at the right time can keep things safe, simple, and stress-free. The bottom line is that financial abuse thrives in silence and delay. But when you stay alert, stay connected, and stay involved, you're not just managing money, you're protecting futures. All right, let's talk about guarding something incredibly valuable, your personal information. In our increasingly digital world, the risk of fraud isn't just a maybe, it's a matter of when, unless you're actively taking steps to protect yourself. And the good news is that most of those steps are easier than you think. Let's start with passwords. I know, nobody loves managing passwords, but using strong, unique ones for each account is one of the simplest, smartest things you can do. And if remembering them feels impossible, use a password manager. Tools like LastPass can generate and store them for you safely and securely. Set it and forget it. Offline, the same logic applies. Keep important documents in a safe place. Shred anything with sensitive information before tossing it. And if someone's asking for your personal info and your gut says, this feels off, trust that instinct. These may sound like small moves, but they add up. You're not just protecting data, you're protecting your time, your finances, and your peace of mind. If you have any questions about your retirement magic number, your retirement strategy, or any other parts of your financial strategy, visit my website at mnawealth.com. or call my office at 866-973-3627 to discuss how my team might be able to answer your questions and address your concerns. It's our goal to help you prepare for the retirement you've worked so hard for.
Disclosure. All matters discussed during the show are for informational purposes only. Opinions expressed are solely those of M&A Wealth and staff. All topics covered are believed to be from reliable sources. However, M&A Wealth makes no representations as to its accuracy or completeness. This commercial shall in no way be construed as a solicitation to sell securities or advisory services to residents where permitted. Topics should be discussed with your individual advisor prior to implementation. Advisory services offered through M&A Wealth, a registered investment advisor in the state of Texas. Insurance products and services are offered through PNC Life Insurance Agency, an affiliated company. M&A Wealth and PNC Life Insurance Agency are not affiliated with or endorsed by the Social Security Administration or any government agency.